日本はどちらかというと技術競争は得意なんですけども、社会を説得するのはどちらかというと苦手で、この分野に関してはヨーロッパの人たちはむしろ社会を説得していくというのはもう大きな CO2 削減、環境問題、安全問題に対するユーザーの意識が高いですから説得しやすいと思うんですけども、ただ個々の技術競争がこれからの課題だと思いますけども、そういった意味で例えば日本とドイツどういうところが協調できて一緒にやっていけて、どういうところが競争になっていくんでしょうか。
Yeah, I'm not really sure if I shall agree with you that in Japan you have difficulties to convey the benefits to the public. So my impression is a little bit that public is very interested in what's going on in the ITS area and is very willing to accept this. So this is my impression. And because you already have such systems such as VICS where the driver gets an impression about what can happen in the future. With VICS, driver already gets better information through the VICS system, so they have an impression about the future, and therefore I could imagine that the Japanese public will accept ITS technology very soon. And in Europe, my impression is when I'm talking to people is that they see the safety benefit, because I would say every car driver fears the unknown sometimes. So during winter driving, he would like to know if there is an icy spot on the road. So accidents due to this icy spot happen relatively rarely, but if an accident happened, your car is at least dented, and it's not unlikely that you will also get injured. So this is something that people do not want, and therefore they see the safety benefit of the system and think, yes, the system is warning me in time so that I'm prepared. So it's easy to convey this to the people. On the other hand, it's in Germany or in Europe rather difficult to convey to people the benefit in terms of traffic efficiency. Because their impression is, okay, we have traffic information through broadcasted by the radio stations. That is for free. It's not really good, but it's for free, and sometimes it helps, sometimes not. So if we tell them, no, there's far better information, they simply do not believe me, saying, how can this be better? Where do you get this information from? And so there, I would say we have in Europe a far bigger job to do than you have in Japan. But I think I think we can learn from each other, and we can see how ITS is promoted in Japan and how people respond to it, and we can learn from that for promotion of ITS in Europe. And probably it can also be the other way around, and I know there are representatives of the European Commission are here today and for the rest of the demo, and I know that they have meetings with ITS Japan and with all the other bodies involved in the Japanese ITS system, and one issue there definitely is also how to make the public aware of the benefits.
そうですね。最後の質問になりますが、例えば、インフラ整備が必要なので、ある意味で、都市計画、街づくり、都市計画とかなりこれからは関係してくると思うんですね。そうすると私が取材した限りでは、フランスが意外に例えばナントという街がものすごく新しい車だけではなくてパークアンライドとか路面電車トラムとか使って、市民にとって暮らしやすい街を実践してきてます。でヨーロッパ全体的にはシビタスという シティバイタルサステナブルですけど、シビタスというプロジェクトがあって、見てると意外とフランスが新しい都市計画に対してこう頑張っているように思うんですけども、ここに関しては周さんどういうふうにお考えでしょうか。
Yes, obviously, in the Civitas project, they have a different understanding from ITS than we as a car manufacturer have. So for us as a car manufacturer or vehicle manufacturer, ITS means vehicle-centric ITS and vehicle and driver-centric. So public transport is not that much in our view. We think that ITS for public transport, there are others who can do that far better than we can. So there will certainly be overlappings. So, for instance, that in public transport information is also displayed in a vehicle to make it easier for the driver to switch from his car to public transport. But yeah, this is something where we as Mercedes and Daimler are not working on in particular. Yeah, there are others who can do that far better, and if that works and if there's a demand, of course it will be somehow integrated in our vehicles, but we leave that to others. But yeah, I do fully agree with you that when we are talking about ITS for, say, applications, non-vehicle related applications, of course it makes a lot of sense to consider this when you are setting up new cities or parts of cities. One application that goes into this direction that we also have in mind for our European system, that is, for instance, parking information, but not only information about parking garages that are around, but of available spots in these garages, and going even that far that we offer e-payment functions, so that you can book your parking spot, and when you enter the garage, the payment process is started, and when you leave the garage, the payment process is completed. So we have these kind of applications on our European roadmap as well. Yeah.